Drayckonyan Rydr, Book 1, Myths Retold. Written and read by Nightren. Chapter 4, Times Apart. I had been frantically searching the forest after hearing a deafening roar when I found Drakonauf. I had thought Nightren had defeated him in combat and had gone searching for the rest of us, until I saw that Drakonauf was merely asleep. After bringing him back to his cave, Oropia wanted to leave. I almost did as well, but I couldn't leave Drakonauf in the state he was in. Instead, I told Oropia to bring back some meat for dinner. I returned to Drakonauf's side and started addressing his major wounds that I was able to address. First, I covered his eye with a leaf from an unglar tree to stop it from getting infected. Then I wrapped his paw in some oak leaves to keep them from getting any more damaged. I then ground up some palatine and covered the scratches and missing scales with the paste. While inspecting him for further injuries, I noticed a rune on his paw. Cloud or so, I wonder aloud. Why would he write that? I had little time to wonder, because he woke up right after I said that. Then he started crying. I decided to try to console him by giving Drakonauf a hug. He hugged me back, but didn't stop crying. After he could calm himself down enough to speak, he told me everything, from the forming of the second egg to Nightren's disappearance. Then his return. Finally, he told me about the fight that he had with Nightren. He also told me what had been going through his mind and how he felt. I understood all of it, even though I did not agree with everything he did. I did understand why he did it. I still hurt for Myrilian's sake. What happened to Myrilian? I asked him. Where did she go? Can she ever come back? Drakonauf looked like he would start crying again, but had managed to say, to answer your questions in turn, Myrilian has been banished from the planet. Oh, goodness, what have I done? Before he started to cry again, I said, Drakonauf, it's okay. Myrilian's been to the moons before. She's fine. Really? Yes, she had said that she's been to all 7 moons. Well, I guess that seems logical. Anyway, to answer your second question, no, she can't come back. There's no way she can. All of the guardians would need to be together in order to undo a banishment. Except, of course, the banished guardian. That being said, either I or Nightren couldn't be present due to me banishing us both to keep him wherever he went off to, and me being stuck here. This time it was me who started to cry. Oh, Drakonauf, I say as in between sobs. You must feel terrible. I wish I could help. Sunyel, dear, he responds with. Emotions cannot be changed on a whim. Although I do appreciate your concern. Drakonauf put his paw on top of mine, and I tensed up, probably blushed as well, but I didn't remove mine. I feel like I wouldn't be able to live knowing what I did to Marillion, being as innocent as a child. Nor could I live with what I did to my brother. I don't even know where he went. Drakonoff sighed. I could erase Nightren from my memory, but I'd forget almost everything that I've lived through. Plus, I know I sound like I need some mental help, but if I forget about Nightren, I will forget his pain. I need to feel his pain to remember why I did what I did to Marillion. Or even remember Marillion. Draconauf looked around the room frantically and said, I don't know what to do. We both stood in silence. Eventually, Draconauf must have seen the sun drawing closer to the horizon, because he said, I'm gonna fall asleep soon. This might be hard to adjust to, but I think we'll manage. Anyway, Sunyel, I can think of millions of horrible things to do to myself, but none of them will be fair to any of the remaining guardians. That's why I'm giving you the power to decide what my punishment for my unforgivable act is going to be. Before I could respond, he fell asleep. Tried waking him up, but to no avail. And ultimately, I came to the decision that I could stay there all night in order to yell at him in the morning, or leave and get some fresh air, which is honestly needed. Ultimately, I decided to go and give my brother Geidel a visit. After all, he is the wisest guardian that still has half a brain to him, and I needed some counsel on the matter of Drakonauf.